Greetings everyone, the boys and girls. This is James here speaking. And how's it going? Today is Monday, which means today is the Miku Monday moment. So you may wonder this where I have been to have a long trip and I just might have been I have been worked it up to help my aunties, the uncles, the girls, workers, the co-workers, the coffee shop. So I know you wondered where I've been. This James had commented where the commented section had, so where's James? Where he been going? So where at it? So and here I am. There's a lot I have to a very good quality. It's quite been shortly for a while that as a long trip to Chiang Mai City, and I just got been had I was to sleep into the two different hotels at the something at the name of the first one, the hotel. So forget about it. And I just went to Chiang Mai Hills Hotels 2000, and it's gonna quite been like shortly the 2 days experience. So and let's get into the aftermath of long trip to Chiang Mai City. So and this whole place, the Chiang Mai City, is very wonderful, and the people placed in it were located at Chiang Mai. So let's get it to try to the real life, the background explains. So I'm gonna tell you the background. So and it's been like mornings up to back in the Friday night rush hour, and I was woke up the morning to try to cleaning the outdoors in the temple where is monk and his dogs surrounded there have just slept into the temple. And what I've just that trip that I was just ride up a bicycle to trip shortly, and to get to help at the temple is way better than second school. So as a summer break, these locked it up the second school that were up in the grade 3. They have been released but graduated, and entirely the school had been closed about probably is a few months, and I just shifted to move into temple, like I had to rejoin with dogs. Among of there have the temples with a monk in there, and I just decided I have to clean the entire dirt, the dirt here around the trees, leaves all over it had on the street, onto the ground, onto the street here. And I finished it first, the temple, and I went back to at home. And the second one here, I tried to clean it, the dirt outdoors into the Dock City Studios. That is our small in-house studio. So which I tried to help my mom's been cleaning up like a dual Thai workers, the Thai worker, as apparently like a personal worker. Instead, I had to take the package up with the pink one. The pink one here is kind of the clunky, is the old one, and it's kind of getting old one here. And I would to try to take the package here, as a close it, businessman workers with these three clothing, single sleeping clothing, has four underwear, the two scouts there has his shoes wearing on, and then the toothbrush that as I go into single here. Once I just started going out away from the house and a long trip there, and I just felt that I have been slept front onto the car has a long trip during the long trip there at the Chiang Mai City, where to reach this red destinations right at the setting at night. And the first one here is that as hotel, whatever it is Thai names you have to call it, and you can just speak the Thai languages if you wanted to. The Chiang Mai Hotel, I recognize to use the Boys and Girls of Southeast Asia, and you can call it hotel's names at Chiang Mai, that's whatever you call it. Once I have it takes into the first hotel, and I remember after this I was slept this long this summer vacation, as long for the summer vacations there. It's perfectly known it. And then the next morning's up, and what I just tried had to look at over the Google Maps where my James Auntie's house with the coffee shop there. Once I reaches had along at the household at Chiang Mai, the household apartment at there his new houses, and I reach into the auntie house, and what I just try to talk to them nicely to speaking them with aunties and uncles, and introduce themselves had nicely to see. And I have a lot of family members, family crop with the big family trees as also. So there's the auntie's girl workers that came into here, and who she is Balistia the coffee shop, and she's been made this crafted ties up the color like this, and I'll have to gonna show you when I made this. And this is what I made, what I look like this. So this one here is what I have to tights in. What I have to tie it up like this, and I never seen that sort of work it up there like nearly 5 years, but this year. So it gotta be that's what it matches, but I made this like this, and you can see is here had to tie this up had to tie this ends right left and right, and that's when I'm going to use this as I usually does indoors. So and also the co-workers at Balistia as preparing to make these coffee, like espresso, latte, cappuccino, and mocha. I think it's mocha. It's where the coffee the types is it. And I wonder that I really had to recognize that I had to remember the ingredients that follow the step instructions, and I tried to help them. I tried to help her with the preparing the ingredients, and the other ones, the big boy, the taller, he has a Thai pronounce his name, the M-A-K, Mark, whatever it's called, Mark. So they call him Mark, and who he's the autistic and special child, and he's been part of the personal hobbies of the Balistia, the coffee shop, the workers. What I'm doing so, and I just made up I was trying to shattering the coffee beans into this shatter. Just a little have the beats pieces there has it onto the shattering here has a powder has to make it look like coffee the powder there. And then I just try to preparing the drinks like my favorite drinks. I call it a lemonade soda. When I just better have to help it with the girls worker has a sliced it perfectly into lemon to the pieces. Has added honey as a liquid is for this syrup. So it is a mixture as a mixture all of the when this honey's melt and added with lemon to doing so. And no add anything salt, sugar. It's only the honey, the lemon. That's why they call it that. Lemon's honey soda. That's right. That's what I would call it, the honey lemon soda. And that's what I was made it. And during the lunch hour, and the uncles had to believe me that when I lunch hour, the owner, who he is the management, the production coordinators, stances, and it's what the type of career the management with the documentation, the details. So, and I just owners like red pork rice dishes. So as I doing so, what I just tried to tighten up so I just tried the tightening up I didn't make this for the color the same this like this. It's a two tights of the color just in intenses with this the beautiful to the color as a make the perfect as a fit as a perfectly like this. Honestly, and I gotta wish the make market sales public relations. So which I had to got as a stick and stone. So and I tried to. And the other one here is a long here tied up like this. That's why the colors are tied up like this. It's a stick into the ties in had to lock it up has something like this onto the weights here had to do so. And apparently, and I tried to have it with these wrong way, incorrect the color that swamped between there has it's a completely mistaken here. As you can see is how you can see that how I was how am I have to I would try that wrong way the color sheets the color swapped between the look like this. And you can see there is a right way is a wrong way, so don't worry, and I'll have to try the best. And as this but short term shortly worker is a long trip there, and I try to the practical ties up let's do it with like this. That's what I have took them the woman business woman the workers special needs disability to do it like so. Gotta be able to try that to tie some of it later. So I gotta usually to gotta better have it selling it. It's gonna be the selling it in the market, selling the market campaign. And my aunties and uncle girls worker is doing well, and a very good quality, very good publications to the market. And I'll have to go to try that stick and stone. And once I finished the practical, the workers at Auntie house, and then the among it there has a there's a little boy had to play these the a Lego clones. When I just pour it down, here's a color swamp. There's different colors, and I just made it. I just made a customized craft of air fighter gunships. That's why I was made it. So what I should try with joy, play around, and having fun with the kids, and children, and I doing so imagines like the people, the scenes like familiar to new investments called the Lego Raptor Call of the Shadows. Yeah, as I call it, a Lego Raptor Call of the Shadows. You can call it with the names that the Lego names that has a bland franchise based on the Lego franchise, and is really good. This brand has Lego bricks build up had to build up the Legos that usually that is my own. So, and then the first hotels that got packaged, the checkout, and then I moved into the second one, the hotel to call it Chiang Mai Hills 2000 Hotels. That's right. I remember I'd going to Chiang Mai Hills Hotels 2000, and there's the sitting on the mall there has a disability children. Instead, these kind of the autism levels with a high functional autism and autistic and severe autistic. It's severe autistic that still is the people makes it very really uncomfortable and unresponsive, and I tried to kept this away from a severe autistic, and they need to better get some help. They should need to get some help to get Thai therapies with autistic people. So boys and girls, if you post to the comment section, or you can do it, have to say these how to stand up to autistic people, and I put down here just in the comment sections and to say how to stand up to autistic people, because that the severe autistic this make me really uncomfortable and unresponsive. That's why I had to keep away that throwing wild tempered tantrums is hyper tantrums, is feel it like upset, feel it like has emotional issues. So man, that's make me really uncomfortable. So when I go into behind back doors, and I have now grow up the young adult supervisor, and where I was met the teacher has learned a disability with autistic people, and looking around among of it as well as around the table, and I try to be the drawing down drawing down there, as a clock, as a lines, with the hours and the minutes, instead like a long and short, the stick in this, but the clock, which are the clocks that the clock makers has an hours and a minute. And once I just finish these up, so gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you that's what I've been like this, and that's very much. And you can see it after the Thai languages, and so boys and girls, North American, and you can't even read this Thai languages that understands. I recognize to you with language translation. Had to use the English like this, had to translate this. There's a had like a 6 a.m. clock, the 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 12 a.m., a.m. It's an a.m. The 13 p.m., the 3, 4, 5, 15 p.m. I gotta remember that this goes here. And this one is kind of scratching out this. There's a whole head that's scratching out excuse me, to focus. Focus. Sorry about that. The camera doesn't focus. It doesn't fit the focus. That it barely can't see anything. So don't worry about that, boys and girls. I'll have that guy just do it later. And then I got an investment. I made these short art books by the paper. Has a green one here. This one is called the Art and Visionary Short Art Books. It's done by me, and I just want to open up there. Crap! I can't show that they have the names because the only fact that's where the people to show the names with these identified real person, so I will be getting trouble. So I won't show you that names, and instead like what's his number? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages sheet as a kind of short. Excuse me. And then I have the stem. Add the stem like this for the sticker, so that given by the teacher once I finish the task. So I gotta show you like this. You can see there's a 4 stem sticker. It's a 4 task. That's what I did, try to be help them disability person and grow up the people, the worker. And then also I made like a paper cubes like this, and it's a bingo joggers like throw in here, so drop it like this. It's a random object like things that Among Us is trying to do, clean that, wash your hands, brush the teeth, cleaning the table, cleaning out the outdoors, and then dry the hair, and sweep the cleaning the machines. I think that they have the outdoors, so at the front car pocket here. And then also I made these ID holders that had to write it down. Here's my known names as a 2 type of small fighter chips, and this is my company, this locations, that's my full name as well. And gotta be able to try this. And then the other one here, it's a language translation. When the teacher show up the whatever paper it's at, I did these language translations. I've been so smart what I'm doing for this. It's good to be to read the Thai languages instead have the English language has a full English language translation. So translation is what they call it the emotional icon. So, and I got to see something with the emotional. These was had as a boy had with the feelings were emotional. Let's see, that's the first one here. Be good, smile, happy, normal, be genius happiness. Get hungry, lunch hour, ate American food, Japanese food, Thai food, Italian food, British food. Be upsized, amazingless, get sick, be sad, boring, depression, tired, get hot, dry, sweating, make mad, rage, furious, get shocked, hurt loudly, be scared, fear, paranoid, get cold, shaky, tickles, be yawning, rest, and sleep. that's what I've made this language translation. It's a full English translation. But pretty much I've seen this a lot of the problems, and I better try this the language translation. And also I got a gift like this, the 2 diary books. It's a notebook. Both have the 2 ones here. That's a gift by a beautiful girls worker to help them, and the teacher included. There's so many lots of it here. There's pages that I wanted. Unwanted, the story. Oh, great. Now I need to write it down. The giant, huge story written. Took long. That's got to be like 6 and 8 months, apparently. So as I make like a movie, videos, animations, games, music, the story, story written here, and so many books here. And so that's a lot of gifts, but giving for me. And I got ink, pens. I just type it, write it down here. And so kind of all these the pencils that it's everywhere. So you're gonna believe it like this. Gonna find it. Oh, it's an old one. The pants is broken. It's completely whole messy, and I don't want to need this. I don't want to need this, and I replace the new ones as pen like this. And I just really like just pretty much the scene. So there's a lot of color pencil right corner, and I don't know how I had to clean this, and I had to try to put it clearly off to finish the art design, to finish the artist. That's totally different of the way. Nothing else I have to see. But there it is. I got better if I find it this way. And I don't see anything. I don't see anything. There's a lot of carrying the inside of there. And I do it like this. Lots of pencil. That is a lot of pencil. I'm just carrying like maybe something else more. Okay, so there's a lot of pencil, and you can see it here. It's lots of pencil here. This was kind of the type that this was, and I don't know how these were empty. I don't know how to count this, but these was still actively. But I didn't realize I have to say this. Put that away. There we go. Well, basically those has a lot is the goodie stuff that I gotta have to give them with these notebooks and notebooks and a notepad, the diary books. And I wonder that I write it down here to the giant huge story written that still. I usually try that make these independent animation films with the using of a diary books to draft the story written here. It takes like a 6 goes 8 months progress story here as well. So, and I got to have the 4 stamp sticker that's doing like so, and then also I got it like this. And I got the first made up a craft ties up like this. I'm gonna do it after selling this to the market at the Doctor's Night Walk market. So, and at the place, these Chiang Mai City is very wonderful, and I try to help them with workers and normal people as well. And pretty much I'd have to say this, and I just got off of the release from Chiang Mai Meeting Center's Chiang Mai Hall's 2000 hotel. So, and overall, this 4 days, the long trip to Chiang Mai City, and pretty good, and is very fantastic. And I got them made up to help them with the girls workers, the coffee as a barista, and I just made up the craft that ties up the same color. So still I tried to be just made it at home. So I just got the pictures, little footage. So I never show it. I never posted it, show it Facebook. So just because I have a lot video footage archive, the long history, the time capsule. So, and that's a pretty good, as a very tough like the Chiang Mai, to the workers at Chiang Mai City, and that's a really good long trip. Amazingly like the 4 days experience, long away from the house as well, and I hopefully I'll come back to more Chiang Mai City, revisit once more till next July month as well. And hopefully my sister will become to Thailand as soon as possible. And the entire family crop, the Uncle Sam, James' uncle, and James' aunties, the girls' worker as well. And I'll do it, have the best, and I'll be to do it. And I'll have to continue it our houses, Small Houses Studios. And that is the aftermath of long trip to Chiang Mai City as well. And hope you enjoyed this videos of what I've been talking about. It took about 30 minutes commentary to talking to real life, the background, discussions, what I'm feeling, the thoughts and feeling as well. So make sure you have a like, share, subscribe to our personal channel. Want to see more of the videos, and support the Kickstarter project, and subscribe to Scott Host here, and I put it down here in this links description right here as well. Join us on Discord server, and I put down here the description already had as well. So, and I'll be have to take a rest as well, and I'll continue to work at the studios as soon as possible. And that's all pretty much I have to say. And this is James here speaking. We're signing out, and thank you for coming to Chiang Mai City, and thank you to helping the workers with Chiang Mai halls, 2,000 hotels, and are truly good to appreciate and our family crops. So, and I guess that's all that pretty much I have to say. So, and I'll talk to you later. Take care, boys and girls.